Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Potion Craft with our little journey from Homebrewer to Master Alchemist in the latest beta version of the game. And we shall continue our journey right here. Just slept overnight with the same moon phase as always, and now, first things first, well, we are in a major crisis, and that crisis is water elemental kind of stuff that was completely missing. We have one tangleweed left, no water blooms, nothing. We really need Herbalist Girl to come by with like a truckload of those. So, okay, we're getting a little bit here. That's 9. That's like 1 dexterity potion and a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, that's all nice, but it's not enough. Almost popularity level 8. That is also cool. And who's coming? Ah! Look at you! Now, finally, we are getting the alchemy machine. Would have been nice if he had that alchemy machine with him the first time around, because we are way ahead of that. Look at this. So this will be repair the alchemy machine. Oh, this will be. Yes, so we are going to check that off, right? And this will be Nigredo, I believe. And then, so Nigredo we do right after we repair the machine. And we are way ahead of the curve. Although we haven't done anything in here yet. I think one of them will be create a potion with 5 effects. It's easy enough to make. And otherwise some pretty much more advanced things, which we right now can't make because we are lacking water components. Anyway, alchemy machine. So that is all good. Philosopher's Stone, very hard to pronounce. And show me the goods. That is dirt cheap. Yes, please, all of them. And we shall haggle the sheet out of you as well. Oh, okay, that's pretty easy. Yeah, let's go. That's 1,100 cheaper. Yeah. Huh. Okay, that one is completed. And now, let's take a look here. Yep, there it is. There it is. So, what do we need? We need more water blooms to create that one. And we do have now plenty of pages. It's good to have for Nigredo and all of that. Should we... To blow... What? You want to blow someone up? Well, maybe you would be interested in a potion which blows someone up and incinerates them. Would that be down your alley? I believe that would be a pleasant experience for the likes of you who just state something like this to someone behind a counter. Okay, well, it would lose us our reputation. Does it matter? Nah, not really. But into this direction, we have plenty of good stuff. So let me go here and continue brewing from here. And that's a level 3 effect fire, but we know that the level 3 effect gets replaced as you go there. So as you take another one. So that's good. We can use a match room now. Let me sort by fire. There you go, match room. Yes. Have we ever tried this one? We have not. Maybe I want to do this after crafting this, just because it's just a fire bell away. Oh, I think this could work. Yeah. Let's see how it goes and where we can end up with moving to touch this whirlpool. We're going to come back to it. Let's just about touch it. Yep. And now heat it up. Get behind the explosion effect. This one gets us high enough so that we actually don't even have to use anything else. Look at that. This one is crossing the path, right? Like if we now ladle. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. And this looks like a decent alignment. So we laid a little bit more. There we go. Not quite, not quite. We need to go a little bit further for the optimal explodey effect. And I think that is about right. One pixel more. Well, a few drops of water. There. Perfect. And now fire it up. That is a strong potion of explosion and fire. Beautiful. Oh, do we actually have the recipe for Negredo? Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, those are pretty straightforward. I mean, we have one there, and then that's sleepiness. Ah, yeah. I mean, poison we have right there, and strength don't have available right now, but the others we have already done. Look at this. Look at this. Now we throw in another fire bell just for good measure. And go that way. Touch that and heat it up. Come on. Yes. Into the whirlpool and... Oh. Alright, well, that wasn't too exciting. Cool, yeah, I guess we finished the potion there. And back to the buyer. Here we have... Oh, that's rather lucrative. We don't really need any more money. That's haggling. What could you need money for here? Maybe buying upgrades or something? But these shop upgrades, I can't really see those being mega expensive either. Maybe it gets into a whole different league once you switch base. But, yeah, I mean, he's an evil person. So we can haggle him. That has nothing to do with it, by the way. That's just bullshit. Bullshit argument, Carol. There we go. 4, 5, 6. Oh, -9. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Why do people need to blow up so many things? Where do we have it? Boom potion. Here. Yes. Brew the recipe. That one can go right there. And we shall sell it. And we just became more popular. Nice. Campfire going. Yeah, that's a cheap one. We can make plenty of those. Fire. Here you go. Ah, look who it is. You were not deterred by us having sinful interactions, dear. No. We just provided... no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't mention. How long have you been herbalist? Well, since she was 2 years old, basically. So, there we go. What? Okay, this is shit. Like, that's not enough. But we have some... We have my previously favorite ingredient in there. The most useless ingredient of them all. Do you remember the lumpy beet? It was so shit. We were always proud of being able to use it. And I see a new ingredient there too. There you have it. Dream beet. What? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's an interesting shape. Yeah, we're buying everything. So, but what is this? Druid's rosemary. Oh, pretty straightforward. Yeah, I like it. 27. That's good. And hairy bananas. Perfect. And some fire bells and some more wind blooms. It's not even expensive, but we're going to haggle anyway. So here we go. Here we go. Minus 260. It's a deal. Thanks a lot, dear. You're always welcome back. Please, you can come back after the other customers are done, because and then take your truckload of them water blooms, because we need some, okay? Thanks. Chill drinks. Well, that's not great, but let's first, before we do that, let's first take a look at what more we need. So we need a sleepy potion, and a sleepy potion can be made. Do we have it? Ah, there it is. There's a sleepy potion. Okay. Only 2 water blooms, but 1 tangleweed. That's our last tangleweed. Okay. So where did that one go? There, the big one. And then we need a strength. We have a perfect recipe for that. And then we need a stone skin as well. Okay, yeah. We did have the perfect recipe for this one. Just one ingredient. And brew this one. And now the last one. It is stone skin. We don't have a recipe, right? No, we do. And that was pretty efficient as well. So, yes, we just brew it and throw it in there. Pull the lever, and here we go. Craft an Nigredo. Oh, they have improved the animation stuff, right? It didn't drip before, I don't think. There we go! And there we have it, completed. Oh, everything, all the achievements. All the achievements. We were so ahead of the curve. Just nuked the next chapter by auto-crafting some potions. Yes, completed that. And now, let's see, what do we need for chapter 5? Base, oh, another upgrade. Void Sword. Buy the recipe and create it. And 5 different effects. Collect very big experience book on the alchemy map. Ah, right. Oh, and a potion of necromancy. Right. Invisibility, I think I know where that one is. And the necromancy, we don't have a clue just yet. So this will be interesting. And we have... Oh, popularity level 8 just completed there. That's good. So we have 3 points, and that means... Oh... Yeah, we do want to go into more radius before trading, because we don't have money problems at the moment. But we are going to venture out far, and beyond the horizon. We need to uncover a lot there. Okay, it's good. Oh, I can't yet save this one. Nigredo, yes. What does this mean? There, description. Okay. I can't save this? Yeah, okay. Maybe it automatically saves somehow? Finish? Because that looked like it was saving. We can't craft it obviously from there. Do we have it here somewhere? Or is that a feature that is not yet implemented? Ah, but I forgot. We still had some customers to take care of. And now we have albedo that we need to craft. Can't do that just yet. But this doesn't look too difficult. Well, that's a 5 effect potion. Yeah, this one will be a bit tough. But the others look like very doable. So, chill potion there. Sell and restores mana. Yeah, we can make you one. Where is it? There. Oh, no. No. Delete. We are going to make a new one. That was not good. We do now have shadow cantrolls as well as witch mushrooms. Not that many witch mushrooms. And I still don't know where this one goes. Alright. Maybe there are some more efficient recipes out there. But now, let's see. Element air. This one kind of works. Shadow cantrol works. Ah, Dream Beat does work for this. It's pretty solid. It's not quite getting us there, but close. Yeah, let's throw in a Dream Beat. And just get us exactly on the line up there. That's a neat shape. And then that one doesn't work. This one would work. Shadow Cantrol does do the job as well. But I think we use a Witch Mushroom and then a Shadow Cantrol. Like this. Because that one loop-de-loops around. And looks solid, yes. Yeah, that works. It doesn't kill us up there. No worries. Famous last words. So here we go. Race. Don't race too hard. Yep. So ladle back and go a bit further. Zoom in. Align the lines. There. And down a bit more. There you have it. Beautiful. We fire it up and we save the recipe. Finish the potion. Put it on there. Just 182. This is not too great, but what do you want? Less no. Not less clumsy. Oh, it's too many water blooms. Yeah, we can make exactly 1. Beautiful. Can we make a recipe which only uses 4 instead of 5? Yeah, likely. We are all out of tangleweed, though. Oh, one thing that we should be doing, now that we have Druid's Rosemary, seems to be very good, and Goodberry, which seems to be even gooder, and Live Leaf as well, yeah. All kinds of useful things. And some mushrooms to get along, mushroom for the large distances. There is a line here still, right? There we see a line for an effect. I want to grab that one. I want to know what that is. But first, the customers and their stupid desires. How do we make one with just 4? Oh, maybe the Dream Beat is helping us here. So if I throw a few of these in, like 3, and I think we might be good. And we can just loop-de-loop around, because the Dream Beat is going up north so far that we might be able to use a Goodberry or something along the way. Ah, yeah, Goodberry and then Shadow Canterol might work. It's not the smartest of combinations here, but it makes do. Yeah, look at that. That is workable. Let's go. Dexterity potion using only 3 water blooms. Ah, and we should probably also uncover a bit more there. Or is our radius that high now? Yeah, it is. Look at that. That's a good radius to have. But I think we are continuing to go into visibility radius. It's so handy for exploring new maps, which hopefully will happen. And there we go, perfect potion. Crafted with very little water bloom. And we are not going to save that, but finish the potion. Also quite nice that we have so many pages left. That feels good. Can save all the effect potions that we get from now on. But we also have the problem that we have not grabbed some of those recipes along the way. Oh! Look at that. That thing respawned. That one. That's pretty neat. So, dexterity potion, here you go. Haggle, yeah. Yeah, let's haggle. Just because you were so nasty to require us to spend water blooms, you have to pay for it. There you go. Oh, who's this guy? Just normal character or special person? Good sleep is expensive. And we don't have tangleweeds. Alright, let me see what I can make. That one goes down. Yes. Let's try to approach it from below here. We go down here, and then we go position with this one, and then we go up here, and then we use whatever we need to in order to get to there. Maybe Shadow Canterol or something. But on the way down, we can use a Goodberry, and then we could use a Druid's Rosemary. Yeah, it's almost getting us there. Life Leaf afterwards. That is also nice and cheap. Throw that in. Yeah, Goodberry would do the trick, I guess. Not as interesting as this option, though. That would get us to the top of the whirlpool, and thus to the bottom of it. And that should allow us to reposition pretty handily. This one is rather useful nowadays. So let's throw that in. And now let's see how that goes. So, loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. And now let's be careful. We need to cover a lot of distance here. I don't even know if that is going to be successful or not. Maybe not, and fucked it up. We shall see. So, let's transport over to that side. This is going to get tight. But, yes, if we go all the way down, No, that's not enough. Okay, we are going in. We're going in, boys. We're going in. Let's see where this takes us. Ah, look. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was actually quite useful. That was exactly where I wanted to go. I didn't know about that. But that's very fortunate. Yes. And now we can just use a witch mushroom, maybe? No, that's not enough. Yeah, needs to be one water bloom. And then we just throw in a casual wind bloom. And that should be it. Okay, plop. There. Ah, good enough. Good enough. Fire it up. That is a potion of sleep in a very different way. Here you go. 247. That's nice. I guess that's haggledy so that you can sleep well. Plus 99. You sell it right there. What do you want? Makes the weeds grow in other That's a little nasty, good sir. Yeah, we can brew one. Yeah, I don't think that is as bad as blowing them to pieces. So, maybe that's the guy who wanted to do the gardening. He did have a different wardrobe last time, but yeah, I think this is very mildly evil. So let's see if we lose 1 or 2 or something, or if the devs think this is the most horrible thing in the world. We haggle you down because you're a bad person, though. So there we go, and this is taking a little longer. There. Okay. Plus 66. But what? Okay. We can kill people. But no, growing weeds, that is worse. That's like twice as bad. Like growing weeds for other people is... You can kill 2 people with that, right? That's the equivalent. Okay. I call bullshit on this. Please. Please make it so that it's a bit more realistic in terms of how bad things are. Oh, we have another radius upgrade. That's neat. And now everything costs 3. And that was the last customer. So now it is time to go exploring. And I think with... yeah, we still have plenty of those ingredients. Just 3 water blooms. Maybe we should go explore here instead. Oh, there's an effect. Explore somewhere where you are... Oh, maybe we need to go in here. Or do we already know what happens there? No, we haven't collected those books. And also, what we haven't done yet is, I believe, a recipe for... We don't have a perfect recipe for acid. But we do have plenty of ingredients that go that way. And I really do wonder, what is... Where's the line? I just saw it before. It was somewhere here. There it is. There it is. Look at this. There's the dashed line. That is far away. Far away towards the fire side of things. Ah, there was an effect as well. We wanted to grab that too. And that is reasonably easy to do. Yeah, let's head up there. Maybe we can get access to this big book as well. Or maybe you'd have to jump into it. I don't want to use the ingredients that would get us over here. Unfortunately, they are a little too rare at the moment, considering we needed to replace water blooms from time to time. Otherwise, that would be a perfect route to take through here and go up there, because that would explore more. But maybe that's worth it. Yeah, let's try to do that. We start with a... This one is useful. It's useful. I'm so not used to it being useful. But yes, Shadow Cantrol gets us nicely down that line. Then a Witch Mushroom, and then maybe a Water Bloom to get to the whirlpool there. And let's just go. here we are. Okay, what can we do here? Maybe we uncover some new lines as well. That would be good to see, because this can't be it. These 4, that can't be the limitations of the potion effects here when we have ventured out, or when the effects down here somewhere, out in nowhere. Alright, so can we get into this one with some other effect? Well, the Thunder Thistle would do it, but that is also quite dangerous. Now, okay, let's use a Water Bloom for it. Just get us there, throw it in, and collect some XP, and then just about touch it. Do we want to maybe try out where this one leads? Right now, while we're at it? Maybe that's super useful. So, yeah, I guess. We're not dying here, are we? No, it's fine. Okay, we uncovered a few whirlpools there, so let's jump in. It will be horrible. Yep. Okay, that wasn't the direction we wanted to go, but it does aid us in exploring. I can use this one to grab some XP here and get into there without using a Water Bloom. That's decent. Okay. Let's stir it. No! I know. Wait a sec. There. Okay, did it. Now grab this and... Oh, there's a massive book. There's the super book. The very large XP book. Let's swirl around a bit and see where this one leads. Oh, we are uncovering a lot here. It's looking nice. So, where does this one take us? Oh, up! Oh, nice. Thanks. Right, now we only need to go up there and discover this beautiful new effect. It wasn't the most efficient way of getting there, but I guess. So, some Madshroom will do the trick, and we are going to uncover a bit more of this area. That's good in general. Is this one fully? No, it's not. Not fully ground. This one will be nice, the Blood Fawn. Although it's quite rare, so we probably shouldn't be using it too much. There. And then let's see what we find before we do anything else. There's some paths there. Okay. There we have the effect in the clear. This one will get us behind it if we take 2 of them. 2 Madrooms. Okay, I'll grind it out and throw it in. Now, yes, grab that XP as well. Can we grab this one too? Yes, nice. Oh, I see. Yes. There's no direct way into there, is there? Need to jump over it. Okay, level 3 effect. I overshot a little. That was not great. There we have the level 3, so I can't make it good now. But this is decent enough. So, level 3 effect of invisibility. Alright. This uses a lot of ingredients. I think we can be a little bit more efficient about that. But let's save it for now in case we run into it and don't have the components otherwise, so that's still fine. What do we want to do? Grab those books and then maybe try out where these 2 lead, because that is also important information. Yes, alright, that sounds like a plan. Damn it. How can we grab these? Is there a decent way of doing that? The fire bell, just thrown in like this, might do the trick. 60-60. Yes, it did. And now we want to go mostly sideways. That one grabs all the XP that's there. Okay, go the path. Yeah, just scrapes by. We're not quite touching that one yet. And we do want to try out both of these if possible. So, let's throw in a good berry. And just go like this and see how much we need to touch the whirlpool. There, that worked out. All right, fire it up. And here we go. Where do we end? Oh. Well, that didn't quite work out. At least not with the path that we are given. But what I could do is continue down here and fire it up again. Oh, don't die. Don't die. We still have a potion of invisibility hanging here. That's quite valuable. So, okay, now we are on a path that would at least allow us to grab that book. Yes, just ladle a little. There, got it, and finish the potion. We need to create a potion with 5 different effects. There are usually a lot of base components involved in this, so not going for it right now. And a potion of necromancy. So let's just check out what kind of ingredients we have plenty of, and then determine what more we want to do in terms of go exploring. Yeah, I still think that this one is looking promising for the necromancy effect. Going down there. And I would think that this effect is probably down approachable from this side. Let's take a look. And I'm going to take the approach of the strength potion, because that gets us... Oh, yeah, it gets us there. Do we want to go there first and then over here? Or do we want to take this approach right away? I think we could try to get to here and then use this room to go straight down. So 1 rosemary there. Second one gets us to that place. Throw it in there and see how we end up. And there's the touch. Ah, well, we could actually just jump it. That saves us even more. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Go in there. Ah, that took a while. And we're gone. Yes. Now, this one takes us... Oh, it has the perfect shape. This looks like it's made for it. And we just go here. And now that one all the way down there. Grind it out. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of terrain that will be uncovered here. What will it be? What will it be? Lots of death. Loads of death. Oh. There we have the effect. This is kind of similar to the position it was in last time on the old map, if that is it. Oh, wow. Is this like the most efficient way of making a snail potion? It looks about right. Look at this. This is getting us a perfect one, isn't it? But anyway, that's not what we're here for. Maybe a life leaf, but not grinded out fully. That gets us nice and close so that we can take a look. But we just go there. Grab all the XP along the way. Okay. Interesting. Well, there is this whirlpool, right? I don't know where that one takes you. Maybe it does jump you somewhere where it's useful. And this one is just so tempting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Like, let's go there. Oh yeah, that's fine. We're just skirting along the edge. We can always ladle back a little. Okay, ladle back a little. And now, let's continue. That is looking in... Oh, there is a way in. Do you actually get in there, though? Oh, that could be a move. That could be an interesting move. If we ladle back a little bit more and just go in here for a sec. But that one could work out. If we get the corner. Do we really want to go in there? I mean, we don't have any potion with us yet, so that's fine, I guess. Do we see anything else? And should we try out that one or not? I think we should, just to make sure that we are not missing a good opportunity. But yeah, let's get out of here. Okay, I can throw that in. But I don't know how much I can grind it out just yet. So let's check again. It won't be great, but it will be good. That should work. That won't kill us, I hope. How bad is it looking down there? Ah, that's a long base we're touching, though, of the death area. So this might be a little bit safer. Ooh. Yeah, okay. No further. No further. Let's go. And... Oh. Oh, we're not even getting that book there. That's bad. Come on, touch it already. There we go. What is down there? Oh, there's another... Holy shit, there's another effect down there. What? Okay, this is getting quite extreme. We are far away from home. Like, look at this. That's far out there. Right, we are on a mission. We are on a mission to not die. Yes. Ooh. Oh, this one could be good. Shadow Canterol. That allows us to get into the little one. But then might fuck us over completely. Okay, let's go here. And we can use this to adjust. Because I do want to get up there. I don't know. Where would this one be taking us? It's hard decisions to make. I don't want to waste all these resources just to find out that we're dead now. That would be very bad. So no, I'm not going to use this right now. But we are going to... Oh, shit. No, can't do that. I need to go there first. Can I now get out of it? I believe so. Yes, perfect. Okay, that was a good move. Yes, cool. Now we can go up here. How do you get there? Oh, and there is another effect here. Look at this. There's another line going. The good berry just about does the trick. So let's grind this up. Just so that we get there. We can grind it out further because I can ladle back a little. Like this. Throw it in there. Just go... Nah, need to ladle. There. Okay, that's safer. Okay. Should we go around a little and just drop in here and see what happens? Because we're not going to make the... There it is. There's the other one. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Grab that XP. Drop in there. Ooh, okay. Well, now we know where that effect is, but how to get there, I have no idea. Is it making a way around here? Is it going around? This is so damn tight. Let's do this. Ladle back. There, okay. Potion restored. We need to get down there. There's another one of those whirlpools and a massive experience book. Is that a big one or a massive one? Nah, that's just a big one. 4 books. These ones have 5. Let's see, how many books are there on there? That's a 4 book. Okay. Oh, the mushroom is perfect for this. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. Don't go the whole way though, because then you just kill yourself. Like this, we ladle. And now we can go a little. This is a little advanced for where we are in the game at the moment, it seems. Or it feels like it, at least. There. So we have 2 more effects here. Right now we're just a firebell away from dying? Oh, this whirlpool. I think we can survive this one. So let's just go in there. And I really hope that this one doesn't teleport us there. Do we want to risk it? Not so sure. But I guess. Oh. Do we want to risk this or do it on the... No, we do it on the way back, you know? We do it on the way back. I think this might be a help to get back, not to get to this thing. Okay, so we just use this one to go around. And out of there, 120. We've passed the massive barrier. That was atrocious. But we did it. Look at our resources. The weird shroom is exactly what we want here. Let's use this. Get to there. Uncover a lot more. What do we see? Uh-huh. No more lines? No more lines. Okay, good. Oh, what? Why? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, fuck. This is the wrong base, is it? Is that what's going on? Must be it, right? Because this has the thing in the other direction. Does that mean that you can't brew it? And this one has another direction again. This one again. All the other ones are up, right? Yeah, up, up. 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 Yes. They are all up. So no wonder it felt too difficult. We have to get there via a different base. Or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yes, we are just one good berry away from unlocking this. But, oh, there's another 4 book we can grab. Can we? Does that actually touch it? Well, nonetheless, it will uncover more, so that's helpful regardless. Throw that in and... Oh, shit, what is this? Oh, that is probably the limits of the map, if I remember right. Reading about that. Yeah. Don't think we can grab that XP, can we? Yeah, no, we did. Okay. Now, head back here. Potion effect 1. Potion effect 1. This should be a 2. That would be a 2. I think that would be a 2. So maybe you can't make it perfect, but you can see which effect it is? Yeah. Must be it, right? Let's try to make it perfect, though. Do we have anything that can help us with this? Just to be sure that this isn't just my fault. Fireball? No. Ah, stink shroom. Perfect. Throw that in. And align it perfectly. Yeah, this doesn't quite fit, does it? Yeah, okay. Confirmed. You can make it perfect and you just don't reach it. Look at that. Fire it up. Let's see what it is. Gluing. What? Okay, weak potion of gluing. Huh. Now that is interesting. And I still wonder where this one takes you. And I also wonder what that is now. While we are here, should we try to grab that effect too? Yeah, probably should. Because I don't think we're going to visit this area anytime soon again. That, however, is going in the wrong direction. It's going in a direction where we don't have any ingredients. And these are not necromancy. We can't. It needs to be a water-based potion that is necromancy. So I would say we are trying out this one first. Let's see what that does. Maybe it takes us into a completely different direction. And that's just for 2 fireballs, so that's definitely worth it. Oh, look at that. And now we can go that way and fire it up. Oh, there's a mass. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, we are going in there now. There's no stopping us now. No! It took us out of it. No! Ah, shit. Okay. That is what I thought. Ah, damn it. And we needed to grab this book as well. That would have been nice to just go around here. Yeah. So maybe this one does the same thing, just catapults you out of there. Alright, what more can we do here to make up for it slightly? Just grab a little bit of XP, I guess. Something like this. Throw it in there. Grab that. Ladle. And grab all of these as well. No, not that one. But that's a finished potion. Oh. Oh, that was a big one. Where's... Aha! That's chapter 6. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.